Hey guys, how you doing? Well, we got our first significant snowfall of the season. I mean, it's not a lot. In the city, they said they got city of Rochester, which is close to me. They said they got almost a foot. I don't think I got that much here. We'll see once I get out into the woods. But so we're gonna cut through my backyard here and head out into the woods. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. Actually, I'm making hot chocolate today. Tito just recently posted a video. Look at the snow on the trees. Tito had just recently posted a video of a stove a friend of his gave him. Nice little stove, better than mine. But I told him that I'd been experimenting with stoves. Just little alcohol stoves, you know. I actually make them out of a couple beer cans. So it's just an experimental stage, you know what I mean? See if I like them. But we're going to go out here, make something hot to drink, and maybe we'll see how the pond is doing. I have to figure if the road noise. Like I said, I live on a main road. But look at the trees. They are covered in snow. It's a heavy, wet snow. So I gotta make my way through my little path here. Excuse me. Hey, we'll look for deer tracks while we're out here. Probably won't see too many. The deer bed down in a bad storm like that. I don't see any tracks yet. I like that old tree stand up there. Can you see it? I used to sit up there and film the deer. I'll show you where I was filming them. Over there, can you see that? That's actually a little feeder that I made years ago. Probably 15 years ago I made that. And we used to feed the deer. And then I'd just sit up in that tree stand and watch them, you know. Kind of sneaky. I liked it. I wasn't hunting them, you know, this is in my yard. I weren't doing anything like that. But New York, in their ultimate wisdom, passed a new law, like we need more of them, that you cannot feed wildlife anymore. So, I don't feed the deer anymore. Not that I care what they say. I do what I want. It's my property. But there's the house off in the distance there. I think this is where I'll get my stuff going right here. See how much snow we got. Oops, can you see what I'm doing there? I don't know, that's not that much. 6-8 inches probably. It's very heavy snow, so I'm sure it compressed some. But this is as good a spot as any to set up. Yeah, get the rest of this snow cleared off. And show you what I brought out here with me. Alright, see my fancy pack? It's called a plastic bag. Alright, of course we've got the canteen. Standard Army issue canteen. Same one I sent to Andy Swagman. You have to check out his videos. He uses it on a regular basis. And here is the stove that I made. Like I said, nothing fancy. Couple of beer cans. And, you know, experiment with a little alcohol stove. Very easy to make. Plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how. I use this as a heat shield, or a wind shield, and a pot stand. It's half of a metal coffee can. Just slip that right over the stove. And I'll use my ferro rod to light it. This is an interesting ferro rod. What's the brand name? Hang on while I try to read it. I can't read it. I think it says Strike Force. But pretty basic. The ferro rod on one half, and the striker on the other half. What's neat about this one, though, is in the cap, you open it up. See if I can do that one-handed. Yeah, I got it. See? Open it up, and there's storage inside for. You can put anything you want in it. but it came with a packet of solid fuel, kind of like a hexi block or something like that. So in wet conditions, I mean, that lights right up. I've tried it a couple of times, and it lights right up very easily, but for the most part I save that for emergencies. I'm not going to use it up just to play with it. Pretty basic, but I'll use that to light it. Let me get it going, and then I'll bring you guys back. It's going to be kind of hard to do one-handed. I'll see it. Alright, well, the stove is lit. She is running. You know what? I can barely see the flame. Alcohol burns pretty clean. Actually, it's not hot yet either. The jets haven't fired up yet. Hasn't come into full bloom yet. Starting to. They're starting to pop. Oh, there they go. They're starting to go now. Yeah, she's putting out some heat now. She fired up, oops. Work on this pot stand a little. Oh, wait a minute, there we go. Let's try it that way. Yeah. I've been using it with a, oops, sorry, you're out of shot there. Been using it with a small pan. Can you see down in there? See the jets going? I don't know if you guys will be able to pick that up. But anyway, we're gonna, let me get that out of the way. Stick it in the snow. Hopefully I won't lose it. Let's walk over, see how the pond is doing. Oh, it warms up. I forgot my lid. What a dummy. Oh, it's starting to steam already. It's not going to take too long. Forgot my lid. What are you going to do? I'm not walking back up to the house to get it. Oop, I just slipped. Alright, let's take a little walk over here, see how the pond is doing. Here's my shelter heater. Don't look like much now, does it? Don't look like much now. Alright. If not, what have I got here? About 2 acres, I guess it is. But for the neighborhood I live in, that's pretty rare. Most places here, a big lot is half an acre. I happen to have 2, which is nice. Well, we've definitely got snow in the pond. This pond doesn't freeze over solid all winter. There's always open spots in the back there. Can you see where it's no ice or snow there? That never freezes. This is spring fed, and presumably the water comes out of the ground at about 55 degrees, so she won't freeze. It quite often freezes a little around the edges over here. I'm actually surprised to see this much in here. This is really just slush. Let me chuck a little snowball in there. Yep, it's just snow that hasn't melted yet. That's not really ice. Hey, something's been digging around over here. Oh, there's tracks here. They're just kind of half buried in the snow. A bunch of tracks down there. Look like deer from here. Something was up at the edge of the snow over there. Yeah, how do I get over there? I'm trapped by this. I would assume it's a fox or something like that. I don't actually see tracks. I just see where the snow's been all tore up. Let's see if we can get a little closer. There. Break that off. I can't tell, to be honest with you. I can't tell, but something was at the edge of this pond getting something to drink. Looks like it walked off in that direction. I would assume it was a fox or a coyote or a deer. Could be about anything. Some more tracks in there. These tracks are from a long time ago, or quite a few hours ago, and the snow's partially covered them up. It's pretty thick back here. As you can see, it looks thicker than it really is right now, just because of all the snow on the trees. But most of these trees are wild cherry trees and ash trees. A few locust. They have some other berries. I'm not sure what they are. Elderberries or something like that. Yeah, there's one of the trees right there. Still got berries on it. I'm not going to be able to reach them. Yeah, sorry. You guys ain't going to be able to pick that up. But definitely some heavy tracks come through here last night. More down there. If you can see those. But the deer have been cutting through. Like I said, we've got plenty of coyotes and fox in this area too. Could be, oh, I just got snow right down the back of my neck. Gotta love that. Alright, let's head back and see what our water's doing. Oh, you know what? Let me wipe the screen. Hang on. Or the lens, I should say. Might be all blurry. Hate to waste all this video. There's my big ash tree. Right there. That tree right there is that's a chestnut tree. And they've gotten pretty rare around this area. It's also a decent sized tree. It was a blight. Oh boy. 30, 40 years ago, I don't know. This area lost most of its chestnut trees and elm trees. I don't know what happened. I see heat coming off of that cup. Is she boiling yet? We got bubbles already. That's not. I didn't put a lot of water in there. It's not even quite half full, but it's close. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna wait till it boils, and I'll pull it off and show you a better look at the stove. Can you see the jets going down there? She's cooking along pretty good now. You'll boil that cup in. If I fill the cup, it'd probably take 5 minutes to boil it. This has only been a couple minutes, and she's starting. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Alright, we got a rolling boil now. Looking pretty hot to me. Let's take that off of there. Just set it down for a second. Can you see the jets going on that now? Actually, we're getting low on fuel. And a little hot chocolate. Just a cheapy powdered mix. Actually, my daughter's. I stole it from her. We're going to use a spork to stir it up here. Actually, the spork I got from Barry, Essex Plotter. He was kind enough to send me a couple of them. A little funny story behind it. He posted a video about finding them at the pound shop, pound store. Not sure what you guys call it. And what a good deal they are, and they are. I forget what my comment was exactly, but something to the effect that by the time I make the 2,000-mile trip to go get one, kind of, not really worth it after that. So he sent me a couple of them. It's really nice of him. He's a great guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, do it. Essex Plotter BJB, I think it is. But anyway, this stove is for Tito from Germany. What's his channel name? Naturally Bee, I believe it is. Probably not pronounced that way. But check his channel out. He's got some good stuff too. And I'm going to enjoy a little hot coffee. Excuse me, hot chocolate. And wish for spring. I've seen the snow. Yes, it came. Now it can go away. I want spring back. Now I've got to go shovel the driveway. That's going to take me hours. We've got a pretty wide driveway with a turnaround, a T-shaped driveway. And too many cars in the way. So it smells good. Takes me a little while to get her shoveled out. Actually, this is enough snow. I'll probably get the snowblower going. Yeah, I think I will. Might break my back if I don't have to. Oh, stove's gone out now. See? So I filled that not quite halfway with alcohol. Let's see what kind of alcohol it is. It's not like rubbing alcohol. Oh, it's just denatured alcohol. Is there a percentage of alcohol on here? I mean, it's... Sorry, I can't read all that without my glasses on. I've got the old man eyes, as soon as I turned 40. And to be honest, it was, 8-9 years ago. I'm still not used to wearing glasses. But I'm going to enjoy my hot chocolate. You guys enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later.